Go High Level Wizard here, and now I'm going to show you an incredible way to get high paying clients for your SaaS agency, AI agency, marketing agency, whatever agency you have. This video is going to cover an incredible new prospecting strategy for you. Before we jump in though, go right down below, smash that subscribe button. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. Let's jump right in. So here is a quick outline of the video today. Number one, what are business associations? An explanation of what they are. Number two, how to find them and join them so you can actually get into a business association. And then number three, your strategy to hopefully make a ton of money with business associations. So first things first, what even is a business association? A business association is a community of businesses in the same industry that connect, share resources, and grow. It's businesses that are trying to get better in one niche that come together into a community. Every niche has associations, such as plumbers, HVAC, lawyers, electricians, landscapers. Every niche has them, even pool cleaners. They are a hub of top tier business owners trying to get better, trying to grow their business. It is like a gold mine for prospecting. And in my opinion, even though this strategy takes a little bit more time, this is one of the best strategies available for getting high ticket clients, even on autopilot. So just to show you, this would be an example of an association. These are business associations. They're those juicy gold mine hubs where all the clients you want are congregating. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. So to go a level further in me explaining to you what business associations are, I want to really show you how you can make a lot of money. In particular, 4 ways to make a lot of money with business associations and really why these are so powerful. So the first big way to make money with business associations is networking. Business associations are both online and offline. You're basically joining a community of business owners. Because you're in the association, you already have a bit of trust connected. They're all warm leads. When you connect with these people, you can connect with all their people. It's like a network within a network within a network. And all of a sudden, you've opened up this massive ocean of leads, okay, for you to prospect. Now you're connecting with top tier business owners and their friends too. So it's this massive networking effect. And again, your network is your net worth. One of the biggest mistakes I see agency owners make in this game is they have no network. Okay, when you get a network, this can make up for so many issues. Once you get good with one person and they trust you, you can open yourself up to all of their friends. And guess what? There is a ton of money in that, like literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars waiting for you if you can connect properly and network with all of them. So this alone makes it so incredibly powerful. And again, when they're warm leads, they're way easier to sell. So the next way to make money with business associations is communities. Okay, so they have both online and offline communities. They may have a school group you can join, a Facebook group you can join, some other online platform you can join. And really what this is it is a group community where you can actually see all the business owners. And this is important because you can post and become an authority in the community. And this is big for referrals, winning trust over, but this can also give you access to an entire list of leads. Okay, you have a community that you can tap into, just like the networking example, they're warm. A lot of you guys have been doing cold outreach and it's a grind. It's incredibly hard and you have to just keep hammering. With warm leads and you're in a community where everyone trusts you, these clients just fall on your lap and you're just getting paid on autopilot because you've put in the work to build the trust. Again, it's so much different than cold outreach. Building that trust and being together with them, having access to all these people and being able to post and become friends with these people, it's priceless. Like there's so many things you can do, not just by getting clients, but collabing, helping people out. It'll just open so many doors for you. So again, that is a huge perk of getting into association, that you have access to a warm community. And again, think of it like a pond. You have a pond that you have all your own fish in, as opposed to fishing in the ocean where there's sharks, other fishermen, and it's huge and it's so hard to find. You got your own little pond. You're the only person there and you can stock it just the way you want. And guess what? All those fish are leads. It's just so much easier. And the community aspect of it is so powerful. So the next way to make money with business associations, and this is a really powerful one, is events. Associations have events like trade shows. They may have webinars. They may have, online Zoom meetups. you'll go in, person to this massive place, like I said, an expo, a trade show. This is one of the most underrated ways to get clients. And I'm going to break it down into two reasons. The first big thing is, and I know a lot of people like to hide behind their computer and not have to go and talk, which is fine. You can still do that. With events, two big things happen. The first thing is the trust is there. It's so much easier to talk to and sell people when they trust you. Again, no one likes marketers. No one likes SaaS agents. It's just the way it goes because there's so many scammers out there. So this alone, getting access to a group of people where you can meet people one-on-one, the trust is already there if you're part of the association. So everyone's guards down. It's way easier to get clients. The second big thing, I need you to listen really carefully because this is huge. A lot of the really big clients, the whales, I'm talking about the $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8,000 per month clients, you're only going to get to them at an event nowadays. Think about it this way. The bigger the business, the more busy the business owner and the more he's delegating tasks to other people. For example, you're not going to have a $10 million, $20 million business owner sitting in Facebook Messenger. They may have a secretary doing it. They may not even look at their Facebook. They probably don't even answer their own email. The higher caliber client, they're not sitting there being able to run ads to. A lot of them, it's just way harder. They communicate in an entirely different way. Now, if you have a huge social media presence, hundreds of thousands of followers, you may be able to reach out like that, but a lot of you don't. You can't really get a hold of these top tier people. You can run ads, you can do all these things to get the smaller fish, but the bigger people, they're just much harder to get through. There's layers you have to peel in order to get to them. With events, you can brush shoulders with some extremely high up and powerful business owners where you could have never gotten the time of day online. You could have never penetrated their defenses and got into that first meeting. Why? Because they've just got a lot going on. But in person, hey, how you doing? Declan O'Reilly, good to meet you. You can just brush shoulders with them. And I'm telling you, I have gotten some of my biggest clients ever from in-person events. It is so underrated. And it's hard. You got to go and you got to talk to people. And some of you guys are really awkward and you got to work on that. But what I'm getting at is there's so much money in this and so many people are not willing to do it. Also, scammers won't do this. Because if you're a scammer, you don't want to be seen. So it's like this massive door for you to just accidentally bump into people that are like, yeah, man, let's do marketing, or we need this, or we need that, or we want to change. And boom, all of a sudden you got a $6,000 per month client. You have to understand that the harder the strategy, the better. A lot of people see stuff and they want to have everything be automated. And that's cool. And you can do these online if you want to sit back and find, that's fine. But I want to say something really important, and I'm not going to go on a rant, but I want to say this because you need to hear this. When you see something that's more difficult, like, ooh, I got to go talk to people, ooh, I got to get out of the comfort of my house, you think about it most likely as, ooh, this is hard, I don't want to do it. The way you need to frame this is, this is hard, but my competition isn't going to do this. Therefore, this is what I need to do. You have to understand the more difficult, the more arduous, the more like, oh, this needs skills, the higher the payoff. And that's where your competition stops. The opportunity is in the fact that no one else is going to do it except the real ones, the ones that really want to get rich, the ones that really want to grow their agency. So I know I've taken a lot of time for this, but I wanted to flush this out because this is one of the things that will take so many of you guys to the next level. And again, this prospecting strategy, this is not really for beginners. I'm going to be dead honest with you. It's for people that are more advanced, that actually know what's going on. This is also the strategy that's going to make you filthy rich. The fourth and final way to make money with business associations is turbo referrals. So when you start to build credibility in one of these groups and people start to trust you, you're in an association, say the Plumbers Association of America or whatever, you're in these groups, you're posting, people start to trust you. Two big things happen. Number one, you get your logo on their website, maybe you get put in some of their newsletters, simple stuff like that. People start to really trust you. And will start to refer people to you when you do a good job. This is amazing because the only thing that truly compounds is word of mouth. Ads always get more expensive. Cold outreach always gets more difficult. But referrals are still the most powerful, cheapest way to get leads. And people don't understand this. They think it's all about online marketing. The most powerful way to get people is still referrals because it costs $0. And it compounds exponentially. Like, you won't understand this until you feel it firsthand. You'll realize when you start getting referrals, and I'm going to have a video coming out on referral systems. When you start getting high quality referrals, you will wonder why you never did this before. And you'll be like, I never want this to end because it costs nothing. You build a brand and people just start to come to you. High paying clients for free. Nothing is better. You build a reputation, people send people to you. Obviously, so much money in people sending you free leads. If you do well and you get in properly with these business associations, you can do strategic partnerships with the association where if they like you, they will blast you out to their email list. They will recommend you. The pinnacle of all sales is when people in authority recommend you. Pick Declan. He knows what he's doing. He can grow your business. Everyone's guards go down and everyone goes for it. It's the ultimate way to sell. If you can get into this, people will realize, okay, this person's authority in the team. We like them. Jim over here just recommended Declan. We think he's good. If you have Jim recommending Declan, they launch you to their email list. It is beyond turbo referrals. Because at that point, you're tapping into an entire audience backed with the people that own the audience. I've done partnerships and sort of strategic ventures with people that have big lists and tapping into their audiences. And I'm telling you right now, it is probably the most powerful way to get a gazillion clients because everyone's guard is down because they trust you. So again, I want to stress this because so many of you guys are just hammering the cold outreach. Yeah, you're just hammering ads, you're hammering cold email, you're hammering cold DMs, and you're plateauing. You're at about 3, 4, 5, 6K a month. And you're like, well, what do I do? You're only going to have to spend more time. You're going to have to hire people. And it's just a never ending cycle of time. With this business association, the networking, the communities, and the events, and the turbo referrals, if you work this properly, it's beyond time. Referrals compound and they're free. So you can basically go from 6K to 30, 40K fast. You have to work hard. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but these are things that are so powerful. A lot of beginners just don't know these things. You think it all has to be cold DMs, cold marketing, jamming sales, and doing all this stuff. But in reality, if you position yourself right and set yourself up, you can have clients come to you. Getting clients coming to you is amazing. It changes everything. And the final point I'm going to say before we move on is when you make that switch from forever doing cold to finally getting people sent to you that are warm, you will realize there'll be this switch that will flip in your head. You will be like, how have I never done this before? It's so much better and it's so much easier and it doesn't cost as much. Again, it takes time. You pay with your time, but ultimately it's way more powerful. And a lot of you guys that are plateauing right now in your SaaS, AI, or marketing agency, this is the strategy you need. You need to get into a business association. So last but not least, just a couple keynotes. Warm beats cold. Again, with this, you're tapping into a warm audience, way better than cold. Higher caliber of leads. People in business associations oftentimes are trying to get better and grow their businesses and learn more. They're more dedicated business owners, so it's just much better. Then you have autopilot leads. When you build that referral system, when people trust you, leads come to you, way more powerful. The last one that is incredibly underrated is the ability for social proof. The more people that love you, the more people that trust you, it can open you up for testimonials, for interviews. And social proof is one of the most powerful ways to get more clients. This video is here for you to get more clients, and you need social proof to grow. A lot of you guys don't have social proof. This will allow it. So now that you understand what a business association is, it's time for you to find them and join them. I'm going to show you ways where you can constantly be finding these and then getting into them. And one of the first things I want to go over is I created this list view of really good business associations. Again, there's a gazillion out there. I like these. I'm going to show you how to find unlimited, but I'll link this down below so you have some resources on hand to check out. But I'll have this. There'll be all the links of the website so you can hop in and find them. That way it's super easy, straightforward. A lot of the legwork is cut out. That way you can just see what these are. Now I'm going to show you how to find these by yourself, depending on where you are, locations, so you can actually have this skill so you can always find them again. This will be linked down below. You can check this out and be like, oh, cool. Here's this association. Here's this association. So you can check it out for yourself. So again, this list will save you time too, because I've already been through it. The first place to find a business association is obviously Google. So we're going to use Google. So we're going to do plumber business associations. Boom. And you can look down here and check stuff out. Oh, look at that. This is the exact same one we were looking at earlier. That's awesome. It just shows you how good Google is for researching certain stuff. Type stuff in and you can find whatever you want. And you can just go right down below and look at these. I'll be like, okay, this is cool. See what I got. You know, see contractors Virginia. I mean, there's so many associations. Each niche has multiple associations. So the first thing is just to put it in Google and research again. And you can put it, you know, location keyword, if it's in your city, if it's in your town, you can just pick where you want to find it. You just want to go down and find ones that pique your interest. And all you got to do is click them and look at them. Check it out. Look at their website. Just see if it's, good for you. Look at their membership stuff. You're just going to go and pick out and find what you want. Again, these are all based on niche. So the next way to find associations is ChatGPT. So you can just type in, please find me service-based business biz associations. So look at this, boom, you can check out all this. Or if you're like, okay, this doesn't really make any sense, you can do stuff like this. Find me plumber associations. Boom, see? Just like that. And it'll get you more granular. It'll even give you the URLs. So what you want to do is you want to look around and you want to check, okay, some basic criteria on these websites. To get into business associations, it often costs money. These aren't free. Some of them are, okay? But again, you have to pay a fee, maybe yearly or monthly, and you're gonna have to join either as an affiliate partner or just a partner. You're gonna have to join as a SaaS agency. Don't lie. Don't be like, I'm a plumber. That's gonna cause problems. Just let them know what you're trying to do, but also let them know that you're trying to grow in this industry and help people. They'll be cool to it. I've done it before. They're like, oh, totally. And you're like, hey, I want to help people. So you're going to want to make sure that you go in and you just see what each of these do. So if you're coming to these websites, make sure you're just checking it out and looking at some of their stuff. You can check out events and see what they got going on. But that's a way to quickly go in and vet and find out which one is right for you. In the beginning, you have to just try them out. You can always DM me or drop a comment, ask me like, what do you think about these? Because I can kind of look at them and give you a guess. But really in the beginning, you just want to go with some of the top ones. Like this is a great one and just get in like that. So now let me show you how to join. So there's two different ways you can join. First thing is going and finding membership on any of the websites and just finding that. Okay, find a member, find a chapter, go through and find ways to join. It'll be very obvious, like join now. Go through that process, submit what they ask for, and try to get in. Be honest. It's very simple. I mean, it's just find the join now button and join. If you're confused at all, like how do I join these? The other way to join, if you're like, I don't want to go through that, I want to vet them, is you can go to contact us, find it anywhere, and just start messaging their staff. So they should have numbers, names, a way for you to contact, like right here, boom, they give us a perfect email. That way you can just write them up with quick email. You can use ChatGPT to draft that bad boy and just send it to them to get a little bit of info. And again, they all have this. You go down, you look down, you're like, okay, contact us. Oh, boom, check it out. They have contact us. So in here, it's the same thing. You just do contact us and you type in and you ask. Just be like, hey, I want to join the association. I am a marketing agency, SaaS agency. Tell them the truth. Be honest always. And then you're good to go. So quick recap. You can either come right in and look for membership or become a member or join now. Or the second way is you just reach out through contact us. You can email them. I recommend you just start emailing people. Ask around. It's so easy. That way you can get a lay of the land and understand what's going on. And again, very simple. You can use ChatGPT to draft an email. You're just asking about them. It doesn't get any simpler than that. So now that you understand what a business association is, how you can make money with it, and how to find and join them, I now want to go into a very critical part, which is your strategy. So now I can guide you through exactly what to do today to start raking in some dollars. Let's check it out. So step number one, you got to find your associations and join them. Make sure you follow what I just went over in this video. Use Google and ChatGPT to find the association, vet the association. Then you have the two strategies, either do the join now button or the contact us. And I recommend you immediately start checking these out. That's step number one. Once you get into the association, you've been accepted, it's now step number two, which is get a lay of the land. This is really important. I see people when I'm coaching them, they immediately start jumping in to try to sell people. And they immediately just start like blitz spaz attack. Don't do that. Like, not going to work. Immediately find out where everything is, how to join the communities, get in the communities, what events they have live and upcoming, see who runs the groups, get in touch with the leaders, get a finger on the pulse of what's going on in the association. This step is so important. Take a day, take a week, take however long it takes to know where everything's at. If you rush in blind and just start swinging and throwing haymakers, you're going to miss the real knockout, which is the real prize, which is the list and getting to these people where the money's at. You have to understand. Go through and find where everything's at. That's step number two. Always, when you get into the association, look around and make sure you see where everything's at and understand what's going on. Number three is you immediately need to start networking. Start reaching out to people. Start posting. Again, don't start selling. You want to warm people up just a tad and build a little bit of reciprocity. The longer you take to warm up, the easier it's going to be to sell. I'm telling you, lay down sales are the best when people come to you and give you the credit card. It's way better. You don't want to have to be going through this whole pitching and following up and attacking. It's way easier. So immediately start networking. Again, reach out to the leaders. Big pro tip. Make sure you get in good with the people that run it. You always want to have the top people on your side. right? And don't step on their toes either. I mean, you start reaching out to people and just build some basic reciprocity. Get in touch with people, make sure you're connecting. Super simple, super easy, just sending messages, and then you'll be really golden. The fourth step, this is where you start to sell and make money. You need to create and push a lead magnet. Once you kind of go through this phase, which when you're networking, you're just getting to know people, this is where you make a dramatic entrance, bust in on the scene, and let everyone know exactly what's going on. I'm going to show you a major hack if you don't know what a lead magnet is, because it's so important. Your lead magnet is what's going to sell. Don't just raw dog people with the sale. I see people do this immediately. I do websites. I do AI chatbots. You don't want to be that person. Lead with value and help people. The more people you can help, the more money you'll make. Don't just be gimme, greedy as hell trying to get sales. If you help people, you'll get way more money. I want you to be rich. I don't want you to just make a couple $1,000s. I want you to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. So immediately create a lead magnet. So if you don't know what a lead magnet is, it's basically just giving away something for free of high value that naturally leads to your offer. This I highly recommend. This is on acquisition.com, underneath courses, underneath leads course, and it will be lead magnet mastery. This is the best 37 minutes I have ever seen on leads. It's completely free. It's on acquisition.com, right under courses, leads course, lead magnet mastery. Watch it. Oh my goodness. Alex blew me away. I mean, I have never seen something as simple. He dumbs it down to a fourth grade level. I mean, you could have a third or fourth grader watch this video and understand what he's talking about. It's so simple. It is so incredible. I highly recommend you watch this because this is going to help you make so much money. I struggled with lead magnets my entire life. I immediately understood exactly how this process was supposed to work. I watched this video like 10 times, not even joking. This is how you're going to create something that's very valuable, not sucky, not a free PDF. You'll create something that's very valuable. You'll give it out to the community when you make your dramatic entrance. People will come to you because you've helped solve their problems. The more time you put into this, the more clients you'll get. So you guys are used to the cold outreach approach, which is ads, get in front of people, bother them, cold email, cold SMS, this very like plucking approach, which it works, but lead magnets is a gentle way where you give it to them and it brings all these people. Like a gallon of honey attracts more flies sort of thing. It just brings way more people in. And this video, again, I know I'm like hamming this up, but this video will blow you away. This video alone has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is gold from Alex Hormozi. So please go to acquisition.com, come right into the leads course, watch this because you need a lead magnet. So once you create your lead magnet, immediately start posting, reaching out to people. You're not asking for anything in return. You're just going, hey guys, this is what I do. I'm here to help. Check this out. The lead magnet has to be good. If the lead magnet's not good, it's not gonna work. And again, you could get away with just messaging people and kind of floating in like that. But if you want to make real money and actually break the 10K barrier and help a lot of people, the lead magnet is key. It also disarms people further. So it's so powerful. Once you have that and push that all out, you then need to try to get access to the list or member directory. Sometimes they give you this right on the spot. They go, here is the list, send it to you. Doesn't always happen though. A lot of time you're either going to have someone go in and find these people, manually pluck it out, or you have to earn it. I recommend building up so you can get it and have them send it to you, because what will end up happening is once they give you a list and you've built the reciprocity, I'm going to quickly show you this in steps. So you've come in, you've started networking, you've built a little bit of trust, you've helped people with the lead magnet. This is basically taking the lead magnet and putting it on steroids. You blast everyone and everyone already knows you. So then you've quadrupled your reach, and this is how you triple your money. You'll be shocked when you work these properly. You have a good lead magnet and then you get it to more people, more eyeballs. Out of the blue, you make way more money. And it's not like twice as much money. It's like 5 times as much money. This is when the numbers get stupid because you start to get so many people in. So again, once you get that, make sure you get that list and you'll be good to go. Once you started to build trust, you've given lead magnets, you've helped people, you got some testimonials, you're in the member directory, try to get in on their newsletter, Turbo Referrals. Ask them to refer you. Try to get them to push you out, interview or feature you. This is the highest layer possible of sales. So easy because they will just push you out to their people. It is so powerful when you have someone of authority going, do this, check this out. This is amazing. Everyone will buy it. It just makes it so easy and it'll guide so many people to sell. So make sure immediately, once you have this all and you've built trust, make sure you get in that newsletter, get featured, get interviewed. Critical step. Number 7, which is honestly the most powerful but hardest step, hit the live events. Hit them hard. So I remember telling you guys about in the lay of the land step in your strategy to go and find the events. You want to do that earlier, but if you haven't, you want to come to the websites or once you're in and go to the events and find out what's going on. They got this winter meeting, check this out. You can go to any of these and you just want to find the events. You want to understand where are they at, like Bath Trend Summit. Ooh, that's probably a lot of money. I mean, check this out. This looks awesome. You find these things, you find where to go, you learn more. This is not for the basic newbies. This is a more advanced strategy, but if you're willing and you already are making good money, this is something that's going to take you from 10K to 50K. I'm telling you, this is one of the heavy hitters. This is for the more advanced, but the events, you got to find them. So immediately go and find the events. If you haven't done this, go through, find the events, and you can even ask where they are and really get into them. Just make sure you do that and you start going to live events. What I'd recommend is get these dialed in first and then go. Last but not least, we have number 8, which is join my free partnership. I'm not trying to sell you a course. I'm not trying to sell you a coaching program. It's free and it's based on high level. This is everything about business associations. I'm giving you everything. The issue is a video can only do so much. In the free partnership, you get access to me, coaching, private community trainings, both Go High Level and AI. You get, strategy sessions, live streams, all these things to help you. You're going to need that to properly dial this in because a video can't explain everything. It just can't. Why? Because there's different associations. There's different niches. You're different than the other person. Everyone's different. People think that, oh, here's a course where you have a couple videos. This will master everything. They're lying. Video courses aren't enough. I put everything I do in here. I'm not leaving anything out for you. The problem is everyone is different and a video won't do you justice. You need to get hands-on. You need someone to guide you through because when you join these, you'll go through this. You're going to have a gazillion questions that no video can answer. You need to ask me, be like, once I'm in, what do I do with this lead map? How do I properly phrase this niche? How do I properly go to an event when it's plumbers, not HVAC? These are all different things. And again, the partnership is free. I'm not trying to sell you a course, but I want to let you know that I put everything I knew into this video, all my experience. But to really make this work, you need guidance. You need mentorship. It's just the way it goes. And again, it's free. Nothing to lose. But with this, I think it's just incredibly important to understand that videos can't solve all your problems. And some of you, if you're more advanced, by all means, you could run through this and be perfectly fine. But you're going to have questions. And I really think the best way to grow is having someone there on your team that's been through it. They've walked the walk. Okay, they've done it. They've gone to Mordor and back, so to speak. Because then from there, I can cover all your blind spots and be like, check this out, do this, do that, and then you'll be good. And what I'll do is I will link my partnership video at the end of this video so you can check it out. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Last thing I just want to say, because I really want you guys to understand, this is an advanced prospecting method. This is not, if you just started, I do not recommend this. I'm going to tell you the truth. I do not recommend noobs to do this because you have to be good at what you're doing. You have to know you can fulfill and you have to be competent. Because if you come in and you don't know anything, you're just going to come in. You're not going to scale your revenue. You're going to scale your problems. Because if you can't fulfill and you can't do stuff, you're going to get a bunch of leads and then you're going to drop the ball. And I really think if you're at around the 8, 9, 10K mark, and again, you could do it at 5K if you're dialed in. This is just kind of a marker of people dialed in, but you can do it at 5K. You definitely got to be kind of in that area. But this is what's going to take you to 30, 40K. It will. And again, you have to work it. Nothing is guaranteed, but it's one of those strategies that it compounds and it gives you so much reach and you're tapping into a warm audience. I appreciate you watching this video. I'm going to link the partnership video at the end. Please, it'd mean the world to me if you subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments. I'll answer anything at all. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you use this and get a ton of clients. And as always, Go High Level Wizard out.